Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Andrew Galler is with us this week, and our topic for the week is bridging loans. Always something to look at if you're crossing between houses. Hi Andrew, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too, Stu. How you doing?
Good. It seems a big deal when people have to do bridging loans, but it isn't really, is it? It's and usually the lender looks after them.
Yeah, bridge financing is something people are like, I got to get approved for it. Most lenders and or banks, if you're approved for your current mortgage, the bridge financing is a foregone conclusion. The big thing up front is if you are doing like a move out, like we talked about previously the weeks, you want to make sure that you're with a lender that offers the product, which is very important because you know that there could be a gap in between your possession date and your new property. The things you need for this are you need your home, a firm sale for your home to get the financing in place. So that means Stu would have to have your home fully sold, all conditions waived, and a deal, of course, for your new property. That's essential to getting it. Effectively, what bridge financing is that you're effectively financing your down payment, and the bank will do that, or a lender will do that for a period. Generally speaking, no longer than a month. You really don't want to be in this product for very long. The rate on this one, which is everybody's concerned about it, it's usually typically prime plus 3. So in today's, that's about 10.2%. It's an interest that's charged daily. It's not a annual, like you're not paying the monthly on it because you're only supposed to have it for a period of time. On an average $400,000 to $500,000 mortgage, if you needed say 50, 60 to 100,000, you're talking like a daily amount of like $80 and $90 a day, and you can, if you got it for a week, it really, I often encourage people that they get really afraid, it's gonna be really expensive, and I'm like, for a run of like 4 or 5 days or even a week, you're talking at most, I think the most I saw recently was like, I think it was $800. But I mean, from my perspective, having moved multiple times, and if you do have children, the stuff and everything, the logistics behind getting out of the current place, making sure it's clean and ready to go, and you get to move into the new place. It really, it's a peace of mind. And I've often told people, like, don't be afraid of it. It's a cost of closing, and in my mind, your sanity is worth at least $800.
Yeah, because occasionally people will say, well, we'll just move on the same day. And then I go, yeah, but something goes wrong. That's a recipe for disaster, really, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And from a lending perspective, it's doable. And I've had people do it, and there's been no problems. But if there's any delay in the funding for whatever reason, or between the two lawyers, the courier didn't get the draft over there quick enough, and all of a sudden the keys aren't released, and you got movers standing there, that's never a pleasant experience. Or a locksmith, or you're ready to move in and you got a tight timeline, it can be difficult. So having bridge financing, it really isn't a terrible cost, and for what you're paying for, I kind of look at it like it's for your sanity's sake.
Yeah, I had one where the lawyer went for lunch, and instead of keys getting released at 12, he came back at 2.
yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, your client's standing there like, what do we do? Oh, well, we got to wait. And you can't move, right?
The other one is I have a list actually that I provide to my clients where there's things to do and not to do. But people have the U-Haul van and ATCO and Shaw at the front door at 12 o'clock when possession is supposed to be, all things being equal, at 12. But of course, as we all know, in the real world, it doesn't always happen like that. So I would say, no, don't do any of that until the day after. Then you're good. We also have the other thing as well. We try not to do it on a Friday, because if something does go wrong, then you've got the weekend. So I think for us, if we do possessions, we try and do them on a Thursday. Then if there is a hiccup, and sometimes there isn't, most times it goes perfect. But you've always got to think of worst case scenario and then have a plan worked out. So good, buddy. That's it. It isn't the end of the world. It isn't really expensive to get bridging finance. I know I did on my mortgage, and it just, as you just said, gives you peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're here for.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's our look at bridging finance. Andrew, I'll talk to you next week, around about the same time. We'll pick another subject to help people, buyers and sellers, in real estate in Calgary. Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Stu. Have a great day.
And you. Cheers, buddy.
Bye now.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to be notified of new ones.